What's going on, everybody? Welcome back for a brand new video. Thank you guys for tuning in. And as y'all can see, we're in the garage. We do have the Mustang here, and obviously by the name of the title, you know what we're going to be doing today. And check it out, guys, a surprise. This is way overdue. The 13 through 14 premium gauges. Check it out. This is the one that has a little screen in the middle, the one where you can configure the my lighting. You have the halos around the gauges, you have the track pack options and all that good stuff. But guys, I'm not gonna do the track pack option, just to let you guys know. If you guys are interested in that, the guy that I bought the cluster from can get you the link or to be able to configure that stuff. I have a V6. I don't really think I need the track pack options. If I needed it, or if I do plan to, well, I already know how to do it once I read the link. But really, guys, I'm gonna try my best to give you guys a good video, because I've had to watch like 4 or 5 different videos to make one video installation. Like, everybody's not too clear on how to do the install. But let me let you guys know what you're gonna need. Obviously, one, you're gonna need the premium gauges, and I'll go ahead and leave a link to the guy who gave me those, who sold me those. Two, you're gonna need some cable. That way you can program from the computer to the car. You can get those keys programmed, reflash. It's not as simple just like bolt on, bolt off, and then boom, car ready to run. No, the car will not run without the program. You're gonna need to download ForScan. ForScan is easy. You're gonna have to get a key, which is $10, or I believe they do have a 2-month trial, which is what I'm currently trying to download right now. If that works, then it was a success. If not, I'll let you guys know you have to purchase a key for $10 for 1 year. But that is all that you're gonna need, guys, for this installation. Taking off the cluster gauges is not difficult. You gotta remove the bezel. You're gonna have to remove the little dashboard. There's, I believe, 2 bolts. Make sure you bring down the steering wheel, and then the gauges come off. Put the new ones, and then we do the whole reflashing thing. Now, you are going to need 2 keys, guys. It is super important. This will not work with 1 key. So if you have 1 key, make sure you go to Locksmith, and if you plan on doing this, go ahead and get the 2nd key on there. Now, one last thing, you guys remember I did buy the premium steering wheel for this, because I was planning this a while back. It just took me some time to do it. And I forgot to mention, guys, I didn't realize the premium wheel that I bought didn't have the buttons, the arrow buttons, right? So that's another thing you're gonna have to do. But you know me, I don't want to spend 50-60 bucks on a new set. Found somebody on Facebook. I told them, hey, I'll switch you my buttons for your buttons plus 20 bucks. And he said, hey, let's do it. And instead of spending 60 bucks, spent 20 bucks, and we got it running. So now we're gonna go ahead and try to get this thing on there. An important tip, guys, is go ahead and bring the steering wheel all the way down here. That way, when you pull out the dashboard, it won't be in the way. And to remove all this stuff right here, guys, you're gonna have to just start pulling and yanking. Might feel a little scary. Just start pulling. You might hear the clips come off, just like that. And see it coming off. I'm gonna put the camera down real quick, just because, oh wait, never mind. One-handed, there you go, one-handed. Boom, dashboard with the bezels are removed. You can take this time to go ahead and clean it up before doing the rest of the install. But as you all can see, we do have access to our gauges right here, and there is 2 bolts that I see. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the flash. That way I can go ahead and get these unmounted. You are gonna need a 1/4 bit for that one, and the same thing for the one hiding back there. I already got it over here. So we're gonna go ahead and just unbolt those 2 and remove the cluster. The cluster is out. All it has is 1 cable holding it back there. So let me see if I can do this with one hand. Yeah, so there's a little clip behind it. You gotta pull, and then cluster is out. There you go. And it's really simple, guys. All it needs is that cable right here, and the rest are just clips, and boom. So out with the old, and here comes the new. Anybody's ever been curious on what it looks like behind the gauges? This is it. Up and close, guys. You got that VIP treatment. That's what's back there. Nothing. So I'm gonna give you guys a quick little preview. The car will not turn on because I need the keys to be programmed to these gauges, because these gauges were off of another Mustang. So now we gotta get it programmed to our Mustang with our key. But if I just turn the ignition to the on or the standby click, just look at that. The running horse, those gauges look so much better. And I'll wait for it. Once I turn the lights on, oh, heck yeah. Look at that. Big refresher. And I know a lot of you guys might be like, why are you wasting money on this V6 on a 2012? Because exactly, it's a 2012. Now with this look, guys, I can mess with the colors, do all that good stuff. It's just makes the car feel a lot more newer. You know, the 2012 base, this is a 2012 base model. It literally had nothing. I added the screen, the carbon fiber, now the gauges, the premium steering wheel with the carbon steering wheel. Look at that. It is well put together. 2014 Mustang is one of my favorite. At the time, this is all I could get 2012, but I've made the best out of it, and I'm just really excited. Check that out. I told you these halos were just it. Like, that's what made me a sucker for these gauges. Anyways, this is the cable, guys, that you're gonna need right here, and I'll go ahead and leave a link in the description to this one. Well, if everything goes well, I'll leave a link to everything. This video will obviously be posted. So let's go ahead and get this connected, and then we'll just follow the steps on programming both keys. Now we have the OBD cable connected to the PC. It's made contact, so just wait on that, guys. Please make sure to make sure that all the drivers are updated and installed on your PC. This has to be a Windows PC before you freak out like I did, because I was like, it's not making connection. After that, once everything downloads, you're gonna want to head and click this button down here, which means it's gonna make connection between your car to your PC. You're gonna see a lot of this mumbo jumbo come across the screen. Once it's done moving, once it says ready and everything down here, you're gonna want to go ahead and click the wrench button and go to IPC PATS programming, highlight it, go to the play button right here, boom. After that, you go to module initialization, sorry. Go ahead and click OK. Boom. Continue anyways. Yes, so this will take some time, guys. So I'll go ahead and check it back with you guys. There you go, 12 minutes to complete. So I'll go ahead and come back once it's done. That way we can follow up the next steps. An important step right here, and you got to be quick with this. Well, you have 5 seconds to do this, but it says set ignition switch to off within 5 seconds. All right, off and then on again, and then we click OK. There you go. Boom. Now the next thing that we're going to want to do is erase and program the keys, right? Because this cluster is off of another Mustang, so it has 2 keys programmed to that one, right? So now we're going to go ahead and just click OK. Again, it's going to take about 12 minutes to do this, so go ahead and step out if you want and then come back. 12 minutes. So at this point, it's just a waiting game, guys. It takes a while. Let it load up. It'll give you instructions. Boom. Now this is the final step, guys. After this, we're gonna program the 2 new keys, and then hopefully, guys, hopefully praying to God that the car turns on, ignition works, and we're completely finished. I know there is a wiring management where you can cross wires and stuff like that to get all the buttons to work. But as of right now, I just want the gauges to work. I'll take care of the buttons later on, and I guess I'll make another video for that. I haven't looked into it. I honestly just wanted the gauges on there, car turned on, and then we'll mess with the buttons a little later on. The final step for the installation, the programming, it says please turn off the ignition, cycle key 1 in the ignition from off to run for at least 6 seconds, and then within those 5 seconds after we remove the key, you got to put in key number 2 and let it run for 6 seconds, and then that's it. We're officially finished and the car should turn on. So super important, guys, make sure you have both keys in hand, that because you do have a 5-second frame. If not, it will not work. All right, so ready? So cycle key 1 ignition from off to run for at least 6 seconds. So off, run, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Turn it off. I have my second key here. Within 5 seconds, boom, let it run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, 2 keys have now been programmed. So let's click OK, and oh yeah, woo! Guys, I was scared. I'm not gonna lie, I was scared. Check it out. Heck yeah, car runs, keys are programmed. That's freaking awesome. Look at that. Woo! That is sick. That's crazy. That looks so cool. All right, so now obviously the buttons don't work right now, so we are gonna have to do some of the wiring back here. I don't know how it's done. I'm gonna have to read up on it, and so I'll make another video. But for now, guys, got the cluster installed, showed you guys how to program it. It's not that difficult. All right, there you go. That's it. I wish I could show you guys more stuff, but yeah, it's just not gonna cut it. It's not gonna work. So this cluster, this premium gauge, I did get off of this guy from Facebook. So after this, I can vouch for him. I trust him. All right, I did pay $275 for the premium gauge. You can find them off of eBay. You can find them off of a junkyard. You can find them off of Facebook Marketplace, or maybe a friend that's getting rid of their car, parting out, etc. But this guy, let me tell you what's the plus with this guy, why I recommend this guy. That's because this guy automatically goes ahead and fixes your odometer, right? So let's say, for example, mine, I told them put 127,000 miles, because when I do this install, that's how much I will have on the car. And some people would charge you for this service about $50, $75, or even $100 to change the odometer, all your mileage and stuff on your new cluster. So this guy does it already with the package. Free shipping as well, no taxes. The last thing you do is you pay through PayPal, but you can pay through goods and services. That way PayPal can cover you in case anything happens, or you can just send it. It's 3%. I think I paid like $8 extra, so in total I ended up paying like $283, I believe, for the cluster. That's it. I'll go ahead and leave a link to his Facebook profile, guys. That way you guys can go ahead and reach out to him. If you want, let him know that I sent you. I'm not sponsored, I'm not getting any commission, but it'd be cool, you never know, maybe I can work with him or something. But that's the other one. The second thing, I'll leave a link to that OBD cable off of Amazon. I paid $20 for that. And that is about it, guys. That is all you're gonna need for this install. No modifications, no drilling, no cutting, nothing like that. As far as it goes, it's just bolt on and bolt off, and then the installation, like I told you are gonna need that ForScan program. Get that 2-month trial. Obviously it worked, so you don't have to pay that yearly or 2-year subscription, whatever it is. And yeah, after that, you don't even have to cancel it. They didn't ask for any card information. It's just a trial, and just try to follow the steps that are on the computer. It has to be a Windows computer. If not, follow my video right here. But yeah, super excited, guys. It's gonna change the way I feel about the car when I drive it. Lately, I've just been liking the car and the insides. Now, there's 2 things left that I need to do for the interior. That is a rear seat delete that I plan on doing, and that's it. Just the racing seats, change out the cloth seats that I have on there. And the interior is 100% done as far as I'm aware of. Yeah, that's it. And then we'll move on to some exterior stuff that I have pending. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Was it an upgrade? Was it worth it? Yeah, we'll see. But I'll catch you guys on the next one, guys. Like if you haven't, subscribe if you haven't, drop a comment. I'll catch you on the next one. God bless.